I'm doing the Richarlison pigeon celebration until he scores for Brazil.
I made my way to the Emirates Stadium in London, where Brazil had taken over the capital. And going into the stadium, I made sure to be doing the pigeon dance. And it was very difficult having a drink. I made my way to my seat, still doing the pigeon dance. Richarlison unfortunately wasn't starting the match, so I knew that I was going to have to be dancing for a long time. Brazil then took the lead.
Brazil scored, but it wasn't Richarlison. I mean, he's not even on the pitch.
And made it 2-0 very shortly after.
I wish Richarlison would come on. Half time, I hope Richarlison comes on. My neck's beginning to get a little bit sore.
I then had my chicken and chips, which was Richarlison's favourite food, and it was quite a challenge eating it. Carlo Ancelotti was making subs for Brazil, but there was still no sign of Richarlison. Brazil then made even more substitutions, but still no sign of the Pigeon Man himself.
He's still not coming on!
It was full time, Brazil had won the game, but unfortunately, no sign of Richarlison.
Well, Richarlison didn't score. He didn't even get on the pitch. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Looks like I've stopped doing this all night.
Like, we live in a cynical world. A cynical world.
And we are a cynical girl.
Oh.
No, I was like,
girl.
no,
I
Madonna. It was Madonna.
Worldview.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, at least you made it a little rhyme. Well,
move your body close to mine.
Come on, move your body. Come on, move your body.
See, there we go. We're back in the swing of things. You know.
No, we're not.
No, I know it's. It ain't great. Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm so bored. Oh, it's season 1.
Happy
starting
new
again.
Season, everybody.
I guess, you know what, do you just want to get into what we're doing today? Anybody have any updates to give or, you know, adding to the preamble or not?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm speaking for Dylan there.
I think Dylan also said no, right, Dylan?
No, I'll tell. I've got a funny. I don't. Actually, no. Could it be a topic or could it be a funny story?
When in doubt, make it a topic.
That's it.
Yeah, I had a funny anecdote where I put together a sports quiz for you and Luke.
I know. So
just make it a topic.
Okay, so you just ruined that, Michael.
Oh,
I always do find
he loves his surprises.
The thing is, as much as I like a topic, I find like a fun, like in the preamble.
I think he's ignored it.
In the preamble, you're a lot more generous with like reacting to stuff than when it comes to topics, you know, because it all gets a bit competitive. It's a bit like, I enjoy that. I'm giving you.
I'm less receptive to the preamble because I like to get on with things. You know, that's just me though. I'm chomping at the bits.
It's champing.
I'm chomping at the bits to take the quiz that has been prepared for me because I'm the one who lost the previous season.
Yes. Okay. Right. So let's do that then. Okay, so first, before we get into the quiz for Michael, I just wanted to regale you with the season 9 scores. You know, this is why this is happening.
Yeah. Why? I wonder what my topic was on July 2nd. I wish I had a note. Yeah.
You could go back and listen to episode 135.
But the thing is, as well, it's like I sometimes find, you know, I'll come up with some goals, and sometimes not everyone contributes to that, so you'll kind of feel like I'm dying here. You know, I wasn't born here, but I feel like I'm dying here, kind of thing. You know, I need some help. Need a bit of topic CPR, and sometimes I'm not sure if that's always given by all participants. You know, so I think that's just something to bear in mind. You know, like even if someone's talking absolute shite, you know, like Michael, you know, you tell some fucking boring stories for your topics sometimes. But you know, I think maybe we should just kind of like, you know, just put in a bit more. You know, oh, so Michael, why did you enjoy your day at the museum? Like, you know, what paintings?
Well,
did you see?
I personally do believe in my honest heart of hearts that I am the best at elevating other people's topics. I think I do a lot of...
I agree with that.
Yeah, I do a lot of like give or take. So I feel like, in a way, and this is my suggestion, if it was a podcast of 3 Michaels, it would be a fantastic podcast. What we need is 3 Michaels in a room, all talking to each other, and that would be a really great podcast.
So the initial topic would be shit, but then you'd elevate it. Is that... Yeah.
Well, basically it would be the other 2 Michaels calling the initial Michael gay.
Okay. By the way, I think I remember what the 345 from episode 135 was. I think that was your topic where you were talking about like going fast on the motorway.
That was a good topic, yeah. But unfortunately, that was the one that was like completely under like that was the one where I was aware that I'm the one holding this podcast together, and when I'm not there giving my great insights,
Dylan gave it a 3. Right, okay, so there you go. That's season 9. Let's hope for Michael he does better in season 10. But of course, for finishing last in season 9, he had a forfeit, which was watch all 6 episodes of the new Netflix series Matt Room: The Greatest Showman. As you can see on screen, that's what Michael had to do. So Michael, did you? So I've given Dylan a couple of forfeits recently where he had to watch. What was it? It was Madame Web and the fucking one with the rhino. What's it called?
Oh, it
Craven.
was.
Wait,
Craven
well,
the
you had
Hunter.
Secret Wars.
Yeah, and that was like from a few years ago. But yeah,
Secret
Craven,
Wars was good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He always likes the fucking most awful like media. So Michael, tell me, did you enjoy the Matt Room: The Greatest Showman?
Well, I didn't enjoy it, but I will say this: like it was in my estimation boring, but at the same time, it actually wasn't boring in a way that made it like it's not. There's nothing interesting to say about it.
What was your favorite moment?
I kind of liked how Chris Eubank's son sounded
Chris Eubank Jr.
Just as weird as, or like not just like it was weird to me that Chris Eubank spoke with a funny voice.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
sorry. Well, Chris. Yeah, it was weird to me that Chris Eubank Jr. spoke with a funny voice. Because I was like, oh, so is it genetic, or is it like an accent? Did he just grow up hearing his dad talk like that, and he was like,
Probably. Yeah.
I must talk like that too. Okay, that's exactly how I will talk. So yeah, I was like, that's fun. And
The worst
apart
moment.
from that, the worst moment.
Yeah. The highs and the lows.
See, I don't know. Like, it's not really a moment. I think like the fact the entire show was about them trying to profit off of the efforts of Saudi Arabia to sports wash. Gave the whole thing a bit of a like there was a bit of a cynical, sour taste to the whole thing. The whole thing was just like, and they were like literally talking about like every single time they mentioned the Saudi Arabian prince, who I'm pretty sure has killed many, many people, they kept calling him His Excellency, even when he wasn't in the room. Like they were just like back in Essex, like, so we spoke to His Excellency, and we really think we're going to get this boxing match in Riyadh starting. It's going to be fantastic. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh god, right. Also there was a Big John montage that I saw.
Yes. I completely forgot to even mention that. Yeah, that's like, like when that happened, I was like, oh.
Right, there you go. I'm glad you didn't enjoy it, Michael. That's good.
Yes.
Right, well, of course, since you did finish last season, it's tradition to do a quiz. Isn't and Dylan, Michael, you've all done this before with varying levels of success, but I've got a good feeling about Michael this week.
Okay.
I've got a good feeling he's going to get a high score because it is Michael's sports quiz.
Yes, yeah. I'm curious about my feelings about myself.
Okay, all right, okay. So, Dylan, do you want to read out the next slide?
Let's do it.
Let's to give Michael the rules. I'm glad you enjoyed the photo.
And so, instead of Luke creating the sports quiz,
you're not going to read the headline.
What? Not I never read the titles. I was just like to dive straight in. I could have said anything that. What? Not Michael, but Dylan needs to know.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, he didn't pay attention before, Michael. We're pulling a twist, Michael.
Well, it's also like, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. You know how I said I called Dylan to ask him if he was ready?
Yeah.
I also told him then that I was the one who was. So, but the thing is, I still don't think he actually registered
Processed
it then.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So you've been told twice, Dylan, and you haven't registered it yet.
Oh, for God's sake. Instead of Luke creating this sports quiz, Michael has done so. Of course, Michael will not be answering his own questions, so Luke and Dylan will be answering the questions instead. Michael has created 20 sports questions with 4 options for each question. The quiz has been divided into 4 sections with each section focused on a different sport. Here's how the quiz will work. For fuck's sake.
I didn't think you'd be this annoyed, Dylan. This is funny.
I think it's funny that Dylan still has to do a quiz. I think that's
I know.
I worked so hard on my topics to make sure I didn't have any forfeit, and then this.
Well, then again, this isn't a forfeit. You know, this isn't your topic, by the way. This is still Michael's topic.
You still have to come up with a topic, Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan will answer the questions first, then Luke will answer after Dylan. If Dylan answers the question correctly, then Michael gets 0 points. But if Dylan doesn't,
I'm glad he likes this so much.
but if Dylan doesn't answer correctly, and then Luke does answer the question correctly, Michael will earn a point. The aim for Michael was to create sports questions that were too hard for Dylan to answer, but easy enough for Luke. So let's see how he did.
Yeah.
This quiz was definitely not made to embarrass Dylan and expose his lack of basic knowledge on sports that he claims to enjoy. Oh, God.
No, I just put that in again, you know, just because it was kind of funny. But yeah, so Dylan, there you go. You're on the hot seat. You didn't expect that, did you?
Not at all. Even though I was
Can I
given
say,
full warning, I did not expect that at all.
The first sport is football.
Oh, okay. I know quite a bit about football.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see who Ronaldo visited?
Who's that? Oh,
Yeah. Did you see who Ronaldo visited today? By the way.
yeah. He was in the Oval Office. He's got given a key to the Oval Office. I don't know.
The courthouse.
Yeah. Okay. So the first question. Do you want to read the questions, Michael?
I'll read the questions. I'll be the question master. This sounds like fun. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And obviously the options. So here we go. So first question.
Why does Dylan support Chelsea? Is it A, Rent Boys, B, Glory Hunter, C, local, or D, racist?
Well, I don't know. There was a march in my area at the moment that I was
Should I be
thinking
in charge of? I'm gonna also be in charge of the 30-second clock.
There was
Okay.
a march. There was a march that was in my local town protesting against immigrants and that. I was thinking, but actually instead of joining in that march, I actually went and watched.
Okay, let's not waste
Chelsea.
your time. To be honest, Dylan, this isn't actually a question. So there we go. This is a joke question that Luke included as a format.
I'm gonna go for B.
Is that right, Michael?
That is correct. Well done. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that means I lose. That means I get 0 points. Fortunately, I have a backup question.
So yeah, basically the lack of effort that Michael has shown in making this quiz is astounding. Because I sent him the template for it, and he just had to add in the questions and the images. And basically, what he has, because he sent this to me like about an hour and a half ago, and I realized I didn't look at the questions, but I was
I was gonna say that can't be allowed. That.
No, well, because I was
look at the questions.
I wasn't looking at the question, but I was going to make some edits to the PowerPoint, which you'll see. I've already done it. But yeah, I noticed on the left hand side, like all the images were the same, and I was like, wait, Michael, have you not changed the images on the right hand side? And no, he hadn't. He just for all the the football questions, it was just a Chelsea badge, which you see on the right. He hadn't changed it. So, but basically, these are just template questions that I created, which I thought would be funny. And Michael decided to keep them in, which is fun.
So Michael didn't actually make the quiz at all. He just kept the template.
All of these are template questions.
Oh, I see. So that you just duplicated this 5 times. You had to change it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see his first change. This is actually the first question. Here we go.
All right. Your time starts after I finish the question. Okay. When Manchester United won the 1968 European Cup, which tactical adjustment did Matt Busby make after Benfica equalised to 1-1? A. Switching Best to a free roll drifting left. B. Moving Brian Kidd up front alongside Charlton. C. Pushing Nobby Styles into a man-marking role on Torres. D. Bringing Tony Dunn forward into midfield. Your time has started, Dylan.
I did kind of think that would be a good idea. That ask me a question that about Manchester United. I think it's C. It's pushing Nobby Styles into a man-marking role on Torres.
No, it's not that.
Okay, right. So
I thought I'd channel my inner chat GPT and just confidently give you an answer.
So here, right. First and foremost, Michael, it's formatted really weirdly with, again, the answer to the questions
It's
being
very
on the...
AI. It's very, it's
I
gonna be
know.
online.
Well,
AI
so Luke,
vibes.
do you remember I told you that I told you that the first question was like really weird and like very, very in depth.
Okay, because here's the thing. I don't know the answer to this. This is like... This is like so.
This is so obscure.
I wasn't alive in 1968. I know we won 4-1 in this final. At Wembley.
You
But
see,
I
that would
don't
have been
know.
a question you could have asked. What was the score?
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't
Well,
have been
yeah.
able to answer that.
But yeah, I don't know this. Like, I don't know what he did. Switching Best to a free roll, drifting left, moving Brian Kidd up alongside Charlton, bringing Tony Dunn forward into midfield. You know what? I'll say D, bringing Tony Dunn forward into midfield because I feel like that's what you do.
No, Luke, I'm afraid to report you don't know anything about football.
Oh.
He moved Brian Kidd up front alongside Charlton.
Imagine,
This
not
exposes
knowing.
Luke's lack of knowledge.
imagine not knowing about the team you claim to support. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That.
See, this is actually bad news. See, for some reason, like I found just like the
Did you honestly
nature
think
of
I'd
this
know
question.
that? By the way,
I
asked you. Make sure I know the answer. Did you think I would know that?
I kind of
didn't
felt like you would
think-
know
I
the answer to
didn't
that.
think
I
you
feel
would
like you'd have it on like
definitely
DVD or
But
something.
what I thought is you might know maybe the players who scored or something like that, and based on that you'd maybe be able to make an inference. But to
No,
be honest, I
I-
don't know if that's even the case.
No, I mean I know. I can't even remember who scored, but I know like these players. I know that's obviously Surma and Busby. Yeah, no, I don't know
babes.
the specific tactical adjustment, but whatever. Like,
Yeah,
let's
I know.
move on.
Yeah, like I say, I kind of included this question as like we basically in a way had two joke questions, except one of them was actually to my cost.
Okay, yeah. So Michael's on 0 points currently.
But this
because
is how confident I am that the remaining 19 questions will all work out in my favor.
Okay,
God,
let's
there's
go on to
more of
question
these. That's
2.
that's crazy.
I think this is the case. Okay. Question 2. Which Manchester United player scored the first goal of the Premier League era for the club in 1992? A. Brian McClare, B. Mark Hughes, C. Dion Dublin, D. Lee Sharp.
Dion Dublin.
That is not true.
Oh God, I don't know this.
Ooh.
I guess are they all about Man United?
Not. Oh, yes, they are.
So this kind of you kind of didn't really meet the objective of
No, not
of
really.
the-
I
of
wasn't
the- of the thing, Michael. I don't think.
I don't know why. For some reason, I felt the need to overcompensate for Dylan's extreme amount of football knowledge.
Oh God, I don't know. Like,
See, this one I thought you might know, Luke, because I thought obviously I know that you like Man United's
Yeah.
history of success in the Premier League.
I know the first. I know like we played in the first game in the Premier League, and I think we lost 3-1 to like Sheffield United. I think that was the first. I don't know who scored for us though. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna go with A. Brian McClare.
It's Mark Hughes, who, by the way, I believe was a top goal scorer for that season for Man United.
No, he was. Yeah, he scored a lot of goals for us.
Yeah, you know what? I actually thought I bet if I said who was the top goal scorer in the first season, but then I thought like maybe because it was the same answer anyway. Whatever, that's fine.
The thing is, all the options are like, oh yeah, I could see that. There's no option where I'm like, well, that's obviously not true.
Yeah, maybe I need more stupid options in there.
Yeah, right. Let's go on to question 3. I beg I get this one right because it's going to be another Man United
I
one.
really hope. Yeah, wait, this one's fine, I think. Oh, wait, is it? Let's see. During Sir Alex Ferguson's Class of 92 era, which youth coach was primarily responsible for integrating their pressing and positional discipline into the
Are
senior
you
developmental
fucking
pathway?
kidding me? What the
A. Brian Kidd, B. Jim
fuck are these
Ryan, C.
questions?
Rene Muhlenstein, or D. Eric Harrison.
You know what? I do really feel like my lack of basic footballing knowledge is really being exposed. Let's
my God.
let's say Jim Ryan.
Oh, Dylan, you're so shit at this. It's not Jim Ryan.
Ah,
Yeah, I guess so, right. So here's the thing. Rene Muhlenstein, I don't think it's him because he was the assistant manager under Sir Alex for a while.
Okay, yeah, this is good. Okay, yeah, I thought you would have some knowledge of like
Yeah.
the coaching and stuff.
So
Okay.
I don't think he was involved in like the academy in the 90s. Like that would surprise me. Like he's Belgian, you know. Eric Harrison. I think Eric Harrison is like a modern academy coach. I don't think he was doing it 30 years ago. Dylan, you said Jim Ryan, right?
I did, yeah.
So that leaves Brian Kidd. So I'm going to go for Brian Kidd.
You know what, Luke? I am glad to reveal that you're wrong. It was Eric Harrison.
Oh my God, who was I thinking?
Yeah.
Of? What,
Yeah.
fucking
By the
hell.
way, Eric Harrison, because I did want to check this stuff, was youth team coach from 1981 to 1998. So.
Oh right, so I'm getting you mixed up with someone else.
Yeah, you know what? I'm happy to say that was genuinely your lack of knowledge, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, the thing Brian Kidd also. Well, it's such a tough question. Brian Kidd also has done coaching. He was the assistant to Pep Guardiola at Man City.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, whatever. Let's move on to football question 4/5.
Okay, we're gonna do this. This one I think you'll get. In the 2007 to 2008 Champions League campaign, which opponent did Manchester United defeat after a 4-3-3 with Ronaldo, using with Ronaldo as nominal striker drifting wide right, a role Ferguson specifically designed to expose which defender? Sounds complicated, but it's kind of simple because A, Gabriel Heinze, Real Madrid, I don't care if I pronounce his names right, Gianluca Zambrotta, Barcelona, Marek Jankulovski, AC Milan, or D, Paulo Ferreira.
I'll go with B.
Yes,
Michael?
you're correct.
Yes!
Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, I just to let you know, I think I wouldn't have gone for Heinze because Man United didn't play Real Madrid. I wouldn't have gone for Chelsea either. It would have either been Milan or Barcelona.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See. This balancing act is interesting because in that case,
right.
Dylan got it, but then you probably would have got it too. So
Yeah.
next one.
Well, yeah, because the questions are so.
I think we're on par, really, aren't we? Myself and Luke.
I can't believe how retarded Michael's been with these questions. Honestly, right?
Well, you know what? I did actually think. I was genuinely thinking, after I realized how bad and gay the ChatGPT questions were, I was thinking, man, should I have literally just kind of looked at random matches around when Luke would have been watching football?
Yeah.
Just picked out a notable player and be like, who played in this match? Just
I feel like that was kind of the objective, but that's fine.
That was kind of the smart thing to do instead of these very esoteric questions.
Yeah, but
Okay. Well, it's your topic. Well, Anyway, question 5/5.
Okay. Now this one, I'm sure okay. Which of these players did appear for Manchester United before later winning the Champions League with another cup? A. Gerard Piqué, B. Laurent Blanc, C. Diego Forlan, or D. Park Ji-sung?
Well, Piqué would have won it with Barcelona. I think Laurent. Let's go. Yeah, let's go for A.
Fuck me. Yeah, you're
right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. See, that was quite an easy one to get because Piqué is one of the best defenders of his era and he did win the Champions League. With this last question, it's too easy because I don't think Blanc, Forlan or Park Ji-sung ever won the Champions League.
Well, that was my thinking.
Yeah.
Blanc, didn't he become PSG manager?
Yes, he did, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
There you go.
You know what I was thinking, by the way? I was thinking, at some point I was imagining if I just, all the questions who was I thinking about when I wrote this question, and then it would just be 4 random football players, and then whatever Dylan said, I'd be like, no, that's wrong, and whatever Luke said, I'd be like, yeah, correct. I was thinking that, should I just make it so subjective that I have plausible deniability? Anyway,
honestly, it's a better strategy. Right, let's move on to the next sport, which is F1.
Well,
okay, I feel like I should be.
I don't really claim to know anything about F1.
I know.
Yeah, my concern here is I really hope I have not gone too obscure, which I don't think I have.
I don't think
these questions were reasonable.
Obscure with it.
Yeah,
exactly. I think I have managed to basically decide based on my perception of Dylan's knowledge how obscure to go, and I think I've done that quite well.
Yeah,
for all the different sports.
Again, you went too obscure with the football. Let's see what the case is with the F1. So, so this is the...
So, what does the F stand for in F1? Is it A, fuck, B, fag, C, fish, or D, formula?
Is this a template question? Is this what do you...
It was the template, yes.
Yeah. I just think Luke doesn't know it.
I mean, it doesn't I can't imagine it being called fag one, but then formula. what would formula stand for? It's
It's actually none of these. It's Fast One. It's the first Fast and Furious movie. Good. All right, let's move on to the real questions.
Okay, let's move on to the real questions. So, question 1/5.
Please be okay. Let's see which circuit is this one. I feel like there's a chance that Dylan could know this. I really hope Luke would. This one seems like it should be well known. Which circuit is famous? There we go. Well known for the high-speed 130R corner. A. Silverstone. B. Monza. C. Suzuka. D. Interlagos.
What is that image, by the way? That's got nothing to do with the question.
I wanted to go for the issue is I genuinely thought if I included a picture of the corner, I might miss in the background it would say something about the.
Right,
so I was like, let me just include a car acting as if it's driving around a corner.
Well,
it's not though. But what
I know.
I have no idea, so I'll just go for the one circuit I've heard of. which is Silverstone.
Yes,
Luke.
finally, you're going to get a point, Michael. Thank
I knew
Christ.
it. I feel like Formula 1 was my... Okay, good.
The answer is C, Suzuka, which I have actually been
Yes,
to.
okay.
I've actually seen that corner in real life because I just went to the Japanese Grand Prix.
Yeah. This is I felt like maybe I psyched myself out with the football because I knew Dylan would know some stuff, but here I feel like I could get a clean sweep with the Formula Ones. Let's see.
We've hit the right level of questions here. That's the right level. All right.
next one's going to be which famous Formula One coach applied the drifting dragon method in the 1946?
Oh God.
I'm like, Luke, okay. Who was Max Verstappen's teammate at Red Bull during his first full championship winning season in 2021? A. Pierre Gasly. I call him Pierre Gasly. B. Sergio Perez. C. Daniel Ricciardo. Or D. Alex Albon.
It was Ricciardo.
So that is incorrect. That's another good question, Michael. You've hit the right level here. You've hit the right level. Well done, because the answer is B. Sergio Perez.
Correct
That would
Yes.
have been my second
Right.
guess.
I'm really
Yeah.
okay. This is
I know-
good.
And yeah, I know Dylan isn't isn't an F1 fan. I picked the 4 sports, which I think I'd.
Yeah.
Well,
the last sport is going to be the most difficult one.
Yeah.
I think. But
Yeah. Well.
we'll see.
Yeah. So let's go to question 3 out of 5.
Okay. Which team did Sebastian
image.
Vettel win all 4 of his... Well, the thing is, I had to zoom it in so much that you couldn't see the outfit he was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Which team did Sebastian Vettel win all 4... I actually wanted it to be more zoomed in. I'm kind of disappointed. I meant to... Anyway, which team did Sebastian Vettel win all 4 of his world championships with? A. Ferrari, B. Renault, C. McLaren, D. Red Bull.
I think it's Red Bull.
Luke, is he right?
He is right. Yes.
Yes!
Maybe that's not a good plan because Red Bull's the most famous football team. I mean,
Football.
Formula 1 team.
And
Yeah.
it gives you wings.
Yeah, I think that was far too easy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because that's like, oh yeah. I mean, it's not. I mean, you can see from, like, as you say, his outfit, his racing suit, like, it's blue. That's not the color of Ferrari, Renault, or McLaren. It's the color of Red Bull. But
Well, you
whatever.
can't win them all.
Okay, yeah, it's just God. Give it. Yeah, I hope the
You
next
can't
one isn't
win
that
them all.
easy. you can't. Well, you
No.
could.
No, you can't. It's not possible. Okay.
God.
Which Grand Prix is known for the Wall of Champions where multiple world champions have crashed? Australian Grand Prix, Canadian Grand Prix, Belgian Grand Prix, British Grand Prix.
I don't feel like it's the British one because we got a Labour government in, so they're going to make sure that roads say. And I think
Political correctness gone mad.
the Australians are also very very EU regulations, and that's well. I mean, they're not in the EU, but you know what I mean. Very kind of like, mate, someone's got a virus here. We better lock the whole country down. So I feel like they wouldn't have unsafe driving. I think
It's funny, like, both of those tracks have very high speed corner. But go on.
Well, yeah. Dylan, what? So you said...
I go Belgian.
Oh, thank Christ. It's B, Canadian.
Good. Okay, good.
I was along the right lines.
I was really worried when you were like systematically working. I was like, is he going to just guess Canadian? Okay, good.
Yeah, because like Silverstone is known for having incredibly high-speed corners, which is the British Grand Prix, and Australia is a street circuits, but it's got some very high-speed left-right kinks. Canada, the Wall of Champions is the last corner where I think that might be Michael Schumacher crashing, and the Wall of Champions maybe I can't really tell because the image is so shit.
Well, again, I had to zoom in loads to avoid. It literally said the just to the right of the that little. You see that little circle there?
Yeah.
Where you guys see a white circle that literally says Canada.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I can't bother to look for a different image.
You can't be bothered. All right, okay, fine. Let's move. So 3 out of 4 so far. So let's move on to the final question.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Lewis Hamilton joined Mercedes in 2013. Who was his teammate that season? A. Michael Schumacher. B. Nico Rosberg. C. Valtteri Bottas. D. George Russell. This is going to be easy. I don't know how much Dylan knows.
I think it's B.
Luke, is he right?
Yeah. Oh, yes, he is right because again, it's just a bit too easy. Yeah.
Yeah. This is where the limitations come for me, who has never actually watched a single second of Formula 1 in my life. So from my perspective, I was like,
this is going so badly.
I was like, oh, there's a Michael Schumacher, I said.
Because Schumacher too old, and Russell. I think you're aware, Dylan. Rosberg was a world champion, right? Or do you just remember his name? Yeah,
I remember. I feel like I remember his names. To be honest, it wasn't like the easiest thing for me. I was going between Rosberg and Bottas, but I don't think he was ever.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the right thing to think. It was between them two because Schumacher too early, Russell too late. So yeah, no. Again, it was Dylan. Someone with limited F1 knowledge was aware of that, but whatever. Okay, so after the F1 questions, 3 out of 5, which means 3 out of 10 overall. It's not going well, Michael. It's not going well. So let's go on to the next question, or the next sport.
I mean, like, as much as I know this has been designed to try and... I think it's actually a really good format. I will say,
No, it's not actually... I put that little, asterisk thing just because it was funny, because I did it on a previous quiz for you, but it's not actually designed to do that. It was actually designed, like, to switch things up a bit.
I actually think it's quite a good format, actually, you know. I do. I think it's quite a fun idea.
Yes, right. So we're on to the NBA now. As we can see, that's a real image from an NBA game. Right, so we'll move on to... this is the template question.
How big is Giannis Antetokounmpo's cock? For A, 3 inches, B, 4 inches, C, 7 inches, D, 12 inches. Well, we established he had a small cock, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because of the... so he lost, so it's 3 inches.
Wow.
No, it was 12. And then the other one was just bigger.
No, because remember, he looks like David. The statue of David.
Yeah, it's great. The Greek statue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's go on to the actual first question.
He's a grower, not a shower.
That's such a good crop. Okay. In the 2000... Okay, this is one where I literally have no idea. Like, maybe these would be really easy for Luke. Maybe they won't. I hope they won't be easy for Dylan. In the 2001 playoffs, the Lakers went 15-1. Which team gave them their only loss? Is it A, the Philadelphia 76ers, B, the Sacramento Kings, C, the San Antonio Spurs, D, Portland Trail Blazers?
I believe it was the Kings.
Nope, it's not.
Oh, he's wrong, thank God. Okay, maybe, maybe this one is the one where we'll get 5 out of 5. The answer is A, the Philadelphia 76ers. Which was the first game of the finals. They lost.
I'm a bit concerned there's one that might be too easy for Dylan. Like, there's one that we'll see, whatever. Yeah,
okay,
there's one I was like, is this going to be... We'll see.
Right, question 2 out of 5.
Okay. When the Lakers acquired Pau Gasol in 2008...
Pau Gasol.
Pau Gasol. In 2008, which player did they give up who later became an all-star? A, Sasha Vujacic, Trevor Ariza, B, C, Mark Gasol, or D, Kwame Brown?
It was Sasha Vujacic.
He's got it wrong again. Yeah, you see, I like all these questions about the Lakers, by the way, Michael.
Yeah, it's a little tactic there. Little tactic there.
That's great. Yeah, Sasha Vujacic actually hit clutch free throws in one of the finals. I can't remember which. Trevor Ariza was on the finals team. You can see him actually. I think he's top left there. And Kwame Brown was shit, so he's definitely not an all-star. The correct answer is C, Mark Gasol. So, this is going swimmingly so far on the NBA questions. Let's move on.
Having said that, I think I had 2. Okay, let's see. During the Lakers' 1987 championship run, who led the team in assists per game in the finals? A, Magic Johnson, B, Michael Cooper, C, Byron Scott, or D, James Worthy?
I feel like maybe you could say they were aided by Magic Johnson.
This is the one I thought would be too easy because I was like, Magic Johnson's the most famous guy, but I was like, maybe he'll be dissuaded from picking the most famous guy. It is Magic Johnson.
I mean, come on, Michael, that's just when you said I think one might be too easy. That's just so easy, man.
Well, I thought because the thing is, I don't think Dylan actually knows that Magic Johnson led the team in assists per game in the 1987 finals.
To be honest,
I think he just knows who Magic Johnson. No, you don't know that. You just know.
I know when you played for the Lakers, I think what gave it away is you said one of these questions is really easy. Is that, maybe this is the one that's really easy.
Maybe that was my real error.
Otherwise, I might have just gone at the bottom.
You did the same thing previously when you said, I tried to crop out Sebastian Vettel's uniform. And it's like, okay, but you can still see it's blue. So which team is, you keep giving clues away, Michael.
Okay, let's give 0 clues starting from now.
Yeah.
I can't even remember a lot of these questions. Which player is the only one to win NBA, MVP, All-Star MVP, and Finals MVP in the same season? A, Michael Jordan, B, Shaquille O'Neal, C, Hakeem Olajuwon, or D, Larry Bird?
It's Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
Oh.
It's not, is it, Luke?
No. Is it not? I actually don't know this. Okay, so I'm just thinking. Guess what? They all won MVP. They all won Finals MVP, and the All-Star MVP doesn't really mean that much. But I guess I'm gonna go with Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan. Right. Yeah.
In my head, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was about to have to kill myself because I'd forgotten what the question was. I was thinking obviously Michael Jordan is also a very famous basketball player.
Yeah.
I was thinking, is this gonna be another situation where Dylan just goes for Michael Jordan because he's probably the most famous? Not to say obviously all four of these guys are very famous.
Between Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal because I hadn't heard of the other two. So.
Oh, really? You never heard of Hakeem Olajuwon or Larry Bird?
No.
That's interesting.
You've not heard of Larry Bird? Wow, that's crazy. He was.
That's because he's not racist.
Well, yeah, so Larry Bird and Magic Johnson had a massive rivalry, Dylan, because, Larry Bird played for the Boston Celtics, who are white, all their fan base is racist.
And you know how, black people are racist against white people?
Yeah, Magic Johnson, black, from LA, Anyway, so, that happened in the 80s. Let's move on to the fifth question, the final NBA question. Okay, wow, what is that? Okay, no. Wow. See, I haven't seen these images before. I cannot believe that. Jesus Christ.
So, I wanted to go for something that didn't give away the identities of the players. So I searched for a aggressive fight. Which of the following teams was involved in the famous Malice at the Palace brawl of 2004? Was it A, the Indiana Pacers, B, the Toronto Raptors, C, the Miami Heat, or D, Boston Celtics? This was the famous Malice at the Palace brawl that I'm sure you're all aware of.
So I suppose it'd be maybe the ground is called the Palace, but then maybe they're away as well. That's the. I liked how the Toronto Raptors had a dinosaur playing basketball. I imagine, they kind of channel their inner dinosaur. So I think I'll go with B, Toronto Raptors.
Luke, do you know what it is?
It's wrong, Dylan. Sorry. I thought you might say Boston Celtics after I just called their fans racist.
I think actually, the image maybe should indicate it's not the Boston Celtics.
They're racist. Yeah, sorry. I would have changed my answer to Boston Celtics, please.
Well, the correct answer is the Indiana Pacers, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, and I owe all to racism.
Yeah. So, by the way, what happened in the Malice at the Palace is.
It genuinely is funny to me with the page.
It was the Indiana Pacers who were away at Detroit, and the Pacers went into the stands, so they were fighting with the fans, which was the controversy. The Pacers players went into the stands
because they don't segregate in basketball until after that, I suppose. Yeah.
No, so that's the thing. It was actually white
segregating. Yeah.
It was actually a lot of white fans fighting a lot of black players.
Cool.
So yeah,
that's pretty progressive, We've come a long way.
So it's not. So the image cannot be construed as racist at all because of that fact.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, and I knew that.
Right, let's move on. Okay, to the next sport. Oh, so by the way, 4 out of 5 there, Michael.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good work.
Best one so far. So 7 out of 15 overall. But this one's going to be tough because it is the final sport, tennis. So,
okay. I was glad it'd be. I was worried it'd be like American football because I feel like I've got some kind of a chance with tennis.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Tennis is going to be. See, the thing is, I feel like this is actually going to be not good for me, which is bad because it means that I didn't make the most of before. But it's fine. Yeah. Who gives a shit? I'll just kill myself.
Okay. So on to the first question.
Let's see. How many times has Dylan wanked over Emily Butch Hard? A, 8 times, B, 56 times, C, 385 times, or D, 2,001 additional thousand, then times the first 2,000 by 10, 640 times.
Can't even fucking read.
Well, the answer...
I read perfectly.
Well, actually, I'd say the answer is actually 0. But if you talk about a tennis player called Eugenie Bouchard, that's a different ball game.
Oh shit! I just remembered her last name was Bouchard. Oh fuck! When did the template question? There's 2 Bouchards.
Well, yeah. There's a... That's definitely Eugenie Bouchard, though.
See, I typed in Emily Bouchard and it didn't correct me, so I don't know. Fine. Google Images didn't bother to correct me then. Fair enough. But yeah, I
feel like nothing's bothering to correct anyone nowadays. It really sucks ass.
It's just you're fine, you're right, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
No one likes being told they're wrong.
So let's move on to the actual first question.
See, this one's a bit of a random one. This one's probably,
What the
but again,
fuck
like I
is
say,
this?
I didn't.
Are you fucking
I
kidding me?
didn't know.
What the fuck is your
I
fucking
didn't
reason?
know.
How the fuck have I
I
to know
didn't
this?
know.
You fucking special.
I
fucking
didn't know because you got to bear in mind. Here's the thing: as far as I'm concerned, you and Dylan know an equal amount about tennis. So I thought, let's start off with one that's just a guess. At the 2021 US Open final, Daniil Medvedev's average return position against Djokovic's first serve was roughly how far behind the baseline? A, 4 meters, B, 2 meters, C, 3 meters, D, 1 meters.
1 meter. I'm just trying to think about like the. I mean, it's obviously not 4 or 3. Well, maybe it could, no. Just trying to think how big a tennis court is. Maybe it could be actually 2 meters.
Dylan, you fucking retard. You don't know anything about tennis. You're wrong. Luke,
Okay.
enlighten the man.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
Luke, enlighten the man.
so he went for 2.
Luke, who wasn't dropped on your head as a baby, tell Dylan. Tell Dylan what the answer is.
Like, I can't imagine it's like 3 meters would be so long. But maybe it is. Maybe that's why ChatGPT generated this question, because it's like, oh, he was that far behind. But I'm just going to go for 1 meter.
It was 3 meters.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm so sorry, Luke.
1 meter
you
would
know,
be my
you should-
second
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it was 3 meters. He was famously. They called him Long Serve Medvedev.
I would have gone for 2 meters because that seems like reasonable. But by the way, like Medvedev here, by the way, is returning, Michael. Hence the question. He's not serving. He's returning. You know.
Oh yeah, because it says average return position. Yeah,
And it's
I
only
mean to me,
against the first serve.
1 meter seems. I was thinking, like personally, as someone who doesn't know anything about tennis, that once Dylan had ruled out 2 meters, Luke would think 1 meter seemed too close, whereas 3 meters seems.
But 3
you know.
that's just. I mean, I don't know. That just seems so far though. Anyway,
If I had to choose between returning at 1 meter or 3 meters, I would choose 3 meters. But that's just me.
Yeah. Okay.
1 is very close, actually. To be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing that I thought it would be 2. Okay, we'll move on now to the next question. Question 2.
Who ended Rafael Nadal's 20-match clay winning streak in 2019 before the French Open? This one feels like just a normal, reasonable question, maybe. But again, I don't know shit about this sport.
I think I actually know this.
Fabio Fognini. B. Dominic Thiessen. C. Alexander Zverev. D. Diego Schwartzman.
I think it's B, and I think it is B.
Let me check what ChatGPT says. ChatGPT says you're wrong. Luke, would you like to have a guess at what ChatGPT says is the correct answer?
Again, I don't know. I was
Bearing
hoping
in
there'd
mind
be.
this might not be the correct answer.
I was hoping there'd be like questions on like majors and not like esoteric. Like, oh my god. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go for. Have I heard of C? I don't know. I'm gonna go for C. Alexander Zverev.
Well, apparently it's Fabio Fognini. I mean, who knows?
Okay.
Like,
feel
this could be a
like-
case where ChatGPT is incorrect.
There was a stat where he lost a clay match, and then he went on to beat that guy in the final the year after or something.
Yeah. Okay. So again, I mean, my tennis knowledge is not that good to get this. But yeah, let's see what question 3 holds.
Which player won the 2020 ATP Finals, becoming the 4th man in history to go undefeated through the entire event, 5-0 record? Again, I don't know. This one seems like it could be a knowable one. Who knows? A. Dominic Thiessen. B. Audrey Rubik's Cube. C. Stefanos Tits in the Arse. Or D. Danny Medical Vest.
I think I've got to stick with my boy, Mr. Dominic Thiem. But I don't know. I don't think it's him, but I feel like I've got to stick with my boy. That's it.
Luke?
Well, I don't know, Michael. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Dylan, you are wrong.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna go for the best player. I mean, like Daniil Medvedev was a really good player.
Oh,
So
good. Luke, you're
sensible
right.
option,
It's
I think
Daniel
that's-
Medvedev. Yes, well
Yeah.
done.
That's sensible, yeah. To go for it.
Yeah. So okay, there you go. Medvedev is the correct answer. Point for Michael. Right. So let's move on to the 4th tennis question. Okay. Again, I like these images. He's just given up at the end. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Which slam was the first to introduce a 10-point final set tiebreak? Again, maybe this is well known. Maybe this is a well-known development. I don't know.
No, I do
A.
actually
French
know this one.
Open. B. Wimbledon. C. Australian Open. D. US Open. Does Luke know it?
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to give you a clue. Go on, Dylan. Guess.
No, it's I'm pretty sure it's this Australian Open, because I think there was the so US Open always did tie breaks, and then the other 3 didn't do them, and then they got really silly at Wimbledon one year where it was like the semi-final, obviously the longest match sort of thing. So Wimbledon did a just a normal one after 12 all, Australian Open did the 10-point, and then French Open just carried on. But now they all do 10-point final set ones. But it's Australian Open.
Is that right?
I want to see. I assume you're right. Yeah, it's the Australian Open. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
You seem confident enough that I didn't even see the point in checking, but yeah, you're right.
That's good knowledge. I would have. Yeah, I know it's. I just knew it wasn't Wimbledon. But yeah, I would probably guess US Open. But because they want to shorten it. Good for the
No,
TV.
so US Open actually just did 6-point final set tiebreak in the final set.
So it was even shorter. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Well, that was my logic. Yeah, they'll make it short. Okay, fair enough. It's because it's more commercial, isn't it? The US or just US sports in general. Right. Let's move on to tennis question 5 out of 5. The final question.
Yep. Let's see.
God, this hasn't gone really well. So let's see what the final question is.
Carlos Alcaraz, Miami 2022 semi-final opponent before winning his first Masters 1000. Doesn't even say was. Alexander Zverev, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Casper Ruud, Hubert Hurkacz. This seems like it's going to be hard to get.
I got no idea.
I don't think I don't think this one's possible.
Well, I mean, it's a 1 in 4 chance. Let's go with Stefanos Tsitsipas.
No. Luke, who do you think it is?
Well, you know what? I have to back my boy. Alexander Zverev. I have to back my boy.
It's actually Hubert Hurkacz.
Of course it fucking is. Jesus Christ.
I
Never.
don't
What a
think
fucking stupid name.
Have either
Hubert
of us
Hurkacz.
actually just correctly guessed randomly? Like when we just
I don't think you have.
weren't
I feel like you've managed to, basically not even beat. Like you managed to be statistically impressively wrong.
I don't think I'd ever guess correctly if I didn't know the answer.
Well, to be honest, Michael, that went as badly as it could have.
It could have gone worse.
So, in total, I got 8 questions correct that Dylan did not get the correct answer to. So, yeah, that means you get 8 points.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of continuing the tradition of the person who lost the previous season starting off with a handicap, because it's literally, I don't think anyone's ever actually done better than last place when they've been doing these quizzes as their first topic.
Yeah, but this is your chance. If you thought tactically about it and just
but I didn't want to at the end of the day I could have literally made everything about just all focused around one Man United season where you would probably know all the stuff around when you were watching football and Dylan probably wouldn't know it.
Yes.
Just keep it obscure.
I mean,
but
that's what you
that
should
felt
have
like
done.
that felt like cheating.
That's what
I
I
don't want to do
expected
that.
you to
I'm
do.
glad I didn't do that.
It was a bit of a relief for me, that you didn't do that.
okay, but you at the end of the day, obviously it was you who will pay the penalty because you got 8 out of 20.
So obviously I'm going to give myself a 10 as is tradition.
Okay, fine. So Michael,
Tradition.
Michael's topic for this week kept him an 18. So let's see.
How do you score it? Who gives the 8? When you're actually putting in your expelled shell shit, we're going to split it 4-4 or
Yeah. That's what I always do. I just split it 4-4. Yeah. Right. Okay.
That's fun.
So let's move on to the next topic, which actually, by the way, is on the next slide.
Oh
goodness me. Okay.
So here it is. On to Luke's topic.
Oh, that's why you asked me about Zootopia.
Yeah, I asked you about Zootopia. So
I wish I could
Mike.
fuck her fat.
Because
bum
I
ass.
realised I've seen that's a fun image. That's
What did you say?
I think Dylan said something about fucking a fat bunny ass.
Okay.
gotta get that wet ass bunny. I think I've watched a film called Zootropolis. I'm not sure about Zootopia.
Oh yeah, that's the English name for it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually that's good. Right. Anyway, so
True Brexit geezer.
we're gonna have to change to a different slide for this, a different PowerPoint.
Getting some very threatening messages from Duolingo. What is this?
Can we? What are you saying? What is this?
Oh, he's just talking about his streak on Duolingo.
Oh, you're not talking about what's on screen right now.
No, I'm not looking at this and just thinking, what the fuck is this? Just dreadful.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, this. I didn't realise. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, that's fun. Zootopia comic. Dylan will play Judy Hopps, picture right. Michael will play Nick Wilder. The Foxer is voiced by Jason Bateman. I can do a really good Jason Bateman impression.
Okay, so yeah, is everyone aware what's happening now? Dylan, you aware?
Yeah, it's just No Way Out again.
No, it's not. No, there is actually no pornography involved.
Boring.
I swear.
Actually, can we just take a minute just to remember No Way Out? I completely blanked that out of my mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Dylan, did you? By the way, Was your initial?
Back to me. It's all coming back to me. No way out.
What's your initial? What the fuck is this reacting to the bunny
Well, I'm
image?
just thinking, this is,
Yeah.
some kind of like person with, too much time in his hands. He's called Luke. He's just, got nothing better to do. Or sex, It's the internet's a strange place, and you get some very strange people on the internet. And I feel like we're gonna meet one of those people's creations.
Yes, the comic. So, Dylan, you're going to do a female rabbit voice. I don't know if you can do a good impression.
Hello,
of that.
my name's Judy Hops.
That's a pretty good female rabbit voice.
Yeah, Michael, obviously, Jason Bateman does the fox, so I don't know if you're a good Jason Bateman impressionist.
Bars on lock, my development's arrested. I'm the bestest. On a bad day, I spit asbestos. Is that good?
Yeah, that was great. Right, so this is, by the way, a very famous comic. It has its own Wikipedia page, right?
Oh, right.
Is it Lost?
No, it's not Lost. No. You will see what it's about. I'm not going to give anything away because I think you've seen, both of you have seen Zootopia, right? Like it's a kids movie.
Yep. Well, we watched it together.
I don't feel like this is going to be a kids' comic, though.
Yeah, no, it is. It's for kids.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is just an unrelated image, just to...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's clarified that already, Dylan.
Yeah.
It's fucking goy.
It's unrelated. There is no porn. Yeah, all of this can be included. So
Good.
right. So the comic, as you can see, is called "I Will Survive," a Zootopia fan comic by Borba. So let's go on,
I
Dylan.
see. This is like for fuck's sake.
Yeah, just before we start, obviously I'm doing this because there's a new Zootopia movie coming out. I don't know if you're aware.
Zootopia 2.
Yeah, Zootopia
Electric
2.
Boogaloo.
Yes, and this whole thing also applies to another one of our hosts, on the Povers Gate. I won't name who, I won't name names, but yeah, it's relatable, I think.
Oh, I see. I know where this is going.
All right, okay.
Come on, wake up.
We're off duty today.
Nick, I have something important to say.
Just text me, please.
Nicholas, I am serious.
Okay. I don't know why it's spelled okay like that, but...
Yeah.
Geez, when you call me Nicholas, it means that I'm in great danger.
You bet.
Well, what is this important... Sorry, it sounds something. Well, what is this important thing you want me to know?
Nick, I'm pregnant.
I think I've seen this before.
Wait, Michael, have you seen this before?
I feel like I recognize that slide of her looking really serious saying she's pregnant. I feel like I remember I have like vague memory of this very melancholic Zootopia thing.
It's a very memeable image. I could see it coming up on one of our
exactly. Yeah, I think I've seen like it in something. Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Ha! Nice try, Fluff. You almost got me. As if it were even possible. Your nose is twitching, so it means carrots. Are you sure? Is it for real?
Yes, it is.
I love Dylan's delivery.
Can I ask you a question? Were they actually together in the film, or were they just kind of
No, they were buddies. They were just friends with benefits.
Yeah, they were just friends. Yeah.
Can I say the artwork is actually pretty good? And this is presumably pre-AI, so well done.
Yeah.
I just took a pregnancy test, Dan.
Judy, this is the happiest day of my life. I love you, Judy. I love you so much. You've made me the happiest mammal on Earth.
Nick, please, stop.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, Nick, you didn't. But this isn't the problem.
Problem? You mean because we're from different species, you think our baby might have some problem, right?
That wasn't what I meant.
Sorry. I don't understand.
Nick, please, don't make things worse for us.
Judy, what are you talking about?
Nick, I don't want this child. I like this is I like how this is a very special episode. Sort of vibes.
No, I can't believe you said that.
Nick, hear me out.
Please tell me I heard wrong. Why, Judy? Why?
Let me explain, Nick. There's no baby yet. I'm just in my first month of pregnancy.
And you decided on your own that this is gonna be the last month, ain't you?
Nick,
I don't know.
Let's talk about it like adults. Right?
Okay. Tell your tale.
Thanks. Well, at first I believe you couldn't get... sorry. Well, at first I believed you couldn't get me pregnant. But how wrong was I? How wrong
I
was.
still... yeah. I still don't understand why...
Because...
Sorry, why you, rather.
Oh, this is great reading from the both of you. You're really knocking this out of the park.
What have you ever got reading? You know, tell us how easy it is.
How hard is it to fucking read a whole sentence?
Because I'm afraid.
Afraid of what?
Well, in part I fear our child might be, you know, some kind of freak.
Oh, how did that get there?
You really think so?
Why not? It isn't impossible. Moreover, a baby of yours might be a little too big for me.
You don't know for sure.
Nobody knows, and it scares me.
So what you're saying is, hey Nick, even if you can get me pregnant, I don't want to have any children with you. Did I hit the mark, Judy?
Way to miss the point. Nick, I should have had this talk with you earlier, and I'm really sorry for not doing so. And you have no idea how hard it is for me to tell you these things. But I must say that there is another good reason.
And it is?
My career.
Your career? I should have known you were going to throw it in my face, but you surprised me, Judy. I thought I knew you, but I was wrong.
You don't have the right to say that to me. You know who I am. You know what I am. You know what's at stake for me since we first met. And you know full well that I did everything for my career.
Yes, I do know. It seems like you could even kill our baby for your career. Oh, wow. She's not just going to kill that baby, she's going to hit that innocent man too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Thud.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay.
Nick, forgive me. I lost my temper. Nick? God.
Zip, screech, flop.
Nick, I beg you, please forgive me. You don't need to do that. I didn't want to hurt you.
There's a baby Jesus. They're rabbits.
Please don't leave me this way. I need you. I need you now more than ever. Trust me when I say, I still love you.
Judy.
Oh,
What would have happened if your mother... What would have happened if your mother, while pregnant with you, had decided to interrupt her pregnancy?
I love how political this is as well. Nick, it's useless. I know what you...
I'll tell you what would have happened. If you hadn't been born, Judy, this world would be as bleak as ever. And without your light, I'd still be on the streets living a meaningless life.
That's not true, Nick. I'm sure you would.
Judy, listen. There are people who make a difference in the world, and you are one of them. Even being a little bunny, you stopped an absurdly nasty conspiracy and helped change the minds and hearts of millions. To me, things like these could never ever happen. To me, things like these could have never ever have happened with. I keep getting it wrong. To me, things like these could never ever have happened without you.
Nick.
For God's sakes, Judy, give this unborn child the opportunity to do the same, I beg you. Please let your light continue to shine through him or her. Or them.
Or them. No. As I said before, it's useless. Sorry. Sorry, Nick, but I've made up my mind. My body, my rules.
I see. Any chance you might change your mind?
No, Nick.
Neither will I.
Nick, don't go away. Please stay with me. Let's talk more about this.
Do you want to talk? Well, there's something I'd like to know. Why didn't you keep it a secret from me? I mean, why didn't you just get rid of our child without me knowing anything?
It wouldn't be the most honest thing to do.
She's so dummy thick. What?
I thought you deserved to know.
I'd have been better. It'd have been. It'd have. Why can't I not read? It'd have been. That's such a weird thing to say. It'd have been better for you, for us, if you had kept walking in the dark around about your premeditated. If you had kept me in the dark about your premeditated sin. Goodbye, Judy.
Nick, where are you going?
Don't worry, I will survive.
That's why it's called I Will Survive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nick, if you walk out the door, you don't have to come back anymore. Nick.
God, sell it, Dylan.
No.
Nothing lasts forever. Even an apparently everlasting love that has triumphed over the odds and many challenges may eventually come to an end.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's pretty good.
Bravo.
There we go. Bravo. Right. So, yeah, there you go. That's the topic to celebrate the sequel to Zootopia. And, you know, maybe one of us had a similar conversation.
What was the message behind that? That's what I'd like to know.
Not everything needs a message. There is such a thing as art for art's sake.
Yeah, it's just art, Dylan. You know? Yeah, like whoever decided to create a Zootopia abortion comic, yeah, that place, they were cooking. Right, so let's give my topic a rating out of 10. Michael, you go first.
I think just a 7.
Had you seen this before, by the way?
I think I'd only seen that isolated thing of her being like, I'm pregnant. Yeah, I think just a 7 because while it was like it wasn't like a laugh a minute. Like obviously there's whatever. I think a 7's fair.
It's just the general absurdity was what was funny. Anyway,
yeah.
Go on, Dylan.
I did think absurdity as well, but I think Michael's been quite fair with a 7. I think I mean it was very funny, but it was
7, yeah.
7.
All right, okay, fine. Yeah. Well, I think it was a bit better. I'm gonna go with an 8. So yeah, because I just love the concept very much. But yeah, right. So Dylan, it's onto your topic now.
So I've kind of got a mixed match of different things that I'm. Yeah. So
Great.
essentially, what I'm gonna do is just mention a few things, and then if it doesn't stick, then I'll talk about something else, and then until we get something that either the time
doesn't stick, you'll just have to suck our dicks until
it.
We give you a better rating.
I'll be willing to do that at this stage. Like the better I suck,
sense.
the better the rating goes.
That's always been the rule, actually.
Although obviously the intention is to not suck that much. Hey. So to start off with, on Thursday, I have this recurring dream that I wake up and I look at my phone, and it tells me it's like 9-10 o'clock, and I'm like, oh shit, I've slept in. And that actually happened.
Saved by the bell.
That actually happened the other day. I was late to the youth centre.
When you missed that flight.
And I've got this role where I kind of like mentor like a group of youths that I kind of do in the morning, and obviously there was no one there to.
What, along with being a janitor?
That's it. Yeah, a little thing I'm doing, little extra thing.
It's a man of many hats.
That's it. It's like Charlie in Always Sunny. It's like I'm kind of being a mentor. It's like we'd rather you didn't do that. It's like. But yeah, so but they didn't. They were without mentor, and obviously because of that, they ran riot.
You could say they were de-mentor.
That's it. Things got broken, all sorts of stuff, and no one had any clue that I hadn't. I was missing, and I could have got away with it if I hadn't ratted on myself.
Crazy. So wait, hold on. What time of the clock did you actually get into? Oh, sorry. What time of the clock did you actually get into the youth centre, Dylan?
The youth centre.
That's what I'm wondering.
The time I got to the youth centre, around about 9:10.
Okay, so yeah. I mean, just for the record, and look, I'm not accusing you of being a lying little dirty money-grubbing Jew, but you did say like the recurring dream is that you wake up at 10 a.m., which of course, I'm guessing you didn't arrive 50 minutes before you woke up, so it wasn't quite as serious as what you were saying. So yeah, okay. I mean, it's not nothing.
I don't understand, Dylan. Do you not have an alarm?
Well, sometimes I forget to set it. Sometimes.
Of course you do.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. How does that work? Like, how do you forget to set it? Because isn't it kind of
because you're just retarded.
I might just set it. I might just set it now, just be on the safe side, just while I'm.
But do you have to like set it every single day?
Yeah, I just go on. Well, what I do is every time it goes off, I switch it off, and then I have to remember to switch it back on again in the evening before I go to bed.
Wait, hold on. Is this your phone?
Yeah.
Because for my phone, you actually have to. Yeah, you can't just turn off the alarm itself that easily.
gonna change the topic slightly. I got 2 parking tickets on Thursday as well.
I call them VIP parking tickets.
Well, yeah. Did you follow the Joseph Valente formula?
Yeah. Well, one of them
playbook.
was driving in a bus lane in Brighton, and the picture they showed me, I feel like I can appeal it because it's literally just darkness and my car's lights. But there you go. And the second one was I was picking up I have a friend from India who I picked up from the airport, from Heathrow Airport.
Your Indian manservant.
Yeah. I was his manservant on that day because I picked him up from the airport, and I didn't realise you had to pay to like pick people up from the airport. You know, like this is the fucking Labour government. So
Starmonomics for you.
I have to pay a £40 fine for picking him up from the airport.
Okay, yeah. Well, so hold on a minute. Is this Heathrow?
Yeah.
I think you're pretty stupid for not knowing that. But then it's crazy because you go to America and you can just drive anywhere you want, wherever, and everyone has to legally suck your cock. Yeah, I think I recently kind of drove in a bus lane, but I think it's okay because basically, I don't know when you're allowed to pull into. Okay,
like,
so
this was at night as well. That's the other thing. Like it was.
If you're making a left turn's coming up. I don't know when in advance of the left turn you're allowed to pull into the bus lane. Because I
I think it's probably obvious. No.
Yeah, well, I think it's obvious
so,
too.
But, you know,
yeah.
someone like me can fall into that trap, then anyone can fall
That's
into that trap.
Starmonomics for you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So far we've had this topic, which I told you, Dylan. Hey, make sure you have a good one. We have
fun laughing at my misery. This is with the Heathrow thing, right? So I was aware that you had to pay a drop-off fee, but I didn't see like any machines in the area. So I kind of thought, I'll just be able to just drive off and it'll be fine.
Oh, did you think that?
Apparently, well, I mean, he said as well, it is fine, you don't have to pay it. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, what was all the money they gave to Hamas?
Let's now rate Dylan's topic. So, Dylan, give yourself a rating.
I think it was a good topic. I'll give myself an 8.
You know what? I'll give it a 7. You know, it's the first season or first episode of the season. I think a 7. And I guess Luke will still win anyway. So
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, because there was no risk of it being
Dylan knows it didn't deserve an 8. It's unbelievable. The guy who talks about the integrity of the topics and then gives himself an 8 for that, just because he knows I didn't like it, so he gives himself.
Well,
an 8.
it's the start of the season. I think it's a time of goodwill towards all men. Thanksgiving, you could say.
Yeah. Okay. So final thought. Dylan, you go first.
Well, I was just thinking. We can't bust our heads like we used to, but we have our ways. One trick is to tell stories that don't go anywhere. At the time I caught the ferry to Shelbyville, I needed a new heel for my shoe, so I decided to go to Morganville, which is what they called Shelbyville in those days, so I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Michael, final thought.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to kind of, increase our reach, so I was just going to touch on some of our core key words, just to kind of bring in the right podcast audience. Give me like just literally. Okay, I'm ready. So I just wanted to say, Alpha Chad, Alpha Male, Sigma Male Grindset 2025, Alpha Dominance Mindset, Sigma Male Productivity Hacks, High Value Man Discipline Routine, Elite Grindset Motivation Strategies, Peak Performance Warrior Mentality, Unstoppable Masculine Energy, Blueprint Self Mastery Optimization Framework.
Okay,
so that should the kind of the algorithms will pick up that's what it's about, and we'll kind of get that that audience. Which is going to help us when we do the crypto scams. That kind of audience.
And he's got plans for the future for the channel. I like that. Man with ambition. My final thought is, next time I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, so we'll see. But yeah, what a great episode. Season 10 has started off so strong
with a bang. Who said anything about seasonal rot?
Right. Okay. Goodbye. See ya.
Guten Tag.
Bye, chat.